do be like that sometimes.
Look at that cat, man.
We're back.
Greetings and salutations. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of FAE News here on FAE Productions. I am your host, Fairy Princess Lolly, and tonight I'm here with Ion the Leprechaun. And okay, there we go. And Professor Greenman. Sesquipedalian enumeration of salutations. And Amanita and Qamar.
Hello.
And Raynwulf Wolvenpath.
Hello.
Hello. So I'm really glad to be back with you guys, actually. Yes, thank you, Cobble. It's been a month, I think, since our last show when I went to put the date in. The date of the most recent show was 4/17, I think, and today the 19th. No, maybe it was 4/19. So almost a month. We've been gone, but for good reasons, because as you can see, the store behind me, and it's open now. Well, technically closed, but we'll be open again tomorrow at noon. And yeah, it's just been a crazy while. I really appreciate you guys being patient with the fact that I just haven't been able to have the bandwidth to do the show while we were getting everything all set up and ready to be here. So there's so many things, and I don't even know where to start tonight. I did have some things that I wanted to talk about, but also the agenda got left back at the castle. So there's
Happy Bloom Day.
Yeah, happy Bloom Day, Erwina.
what? Oh,
Happy
Bloom Day. Oh, that's so cool. I didn't know that was today. I feel like I must rush over to your Book of Faces and give you a birthday message. So I guess let's start with you guys. Actually, I am curious to know what you all have been up to here. Well, I know what Ion's been up to because I have commandeered his work resources. So to help with stored things. But Greenman, Raynwulf, what have you guys been up to?
Oh, very busy the last few weekends. We had our May Day Festival, of course. And then this past week was the Fairy Market.
Mm-hmm.
So we have
that,
and we're going to Bringing in the May this next weekend.
West Virginia.
Yes, going to have many fairies around.
Yes.
Expecting a crowd of around 15,000.
Wow.
Holy smokes, that's so many. And what is this for?
This is Bringing in the May. It's a fairy festival.
Nice. Who's producing that?
That would be Bibi Burnett Hahn. She is a friend and doing many wonderful things.
Yes.
It sounds like it. 15,000 people is a lot of people.
Yes,
is it in a public park or where is it at?
It is in a state park. I am terrible with remembering names. Something.
It's in Berkeley
Spring. What?
Berkeley Springs, West Virginia.
Yes, Berkeley Springs, West Virginia. Yes.
Mm. Oh no, I have a kitty too.
What? Sorry, I got sidetracked.
I know. See, look, our fur baby.
No arms.
Oh yeah. Look, she's like, don't hold me. Look at her. She's like, no, put me down.
Mine refused to not be held, so I'm just here now.
Oh baby. Yeah, Spitboo. Got to give her all the loves. Well, that sounds actually really cool. Now I know that I haven't been super chatty with in the volunteer chat, your staff chat that you have, but what's going on with your guys' festival?
Oh, that would be Myth Musica.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Nice
Musica will be
buttons.
happening July 8th in Maryland, Parkton, Maryland, at the Royal Rabbit Vineyards. Our good friend Roy Albin has been doing some wonderful things with the vineyards and then keeping it as a picnic ground and festival ground. That's where we held the fairy market this past weekend.
And wine.
Yes, and wine and mead that he makes.
My God.
And
that was good.
Honestly,
what did you try?
All of them.
All of them?
Yes. Yes, he makes...
no moderation for you, huh? You were into your cups, huh?
Well, actually, no.
I think there's 9 of them that I tried.
Yes.
In the tasting.
Yes, 9 different varieties of wine, and I believe 2 varieties of mead. So,
yum.
There was only 1 mead, though.
He only served 1 mead. He has 2.
Oh, okay.
So this is where I'm going to be with you guys then in July.
Yes.
Well, that's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Now I'm really excited to go.
Definitely hoping for a good turnout. Again, that's Myth Musica, July 8th in Parkton, Maryland.
Yeah, I wonder if I've
actually well worth the trip from the West Coast.
Well, that's okay. Not all viewers are from the West Coast. I mean, we do have Yngvi, who is Icelandic, right?
Well,
that's not even the country.
Wow.
See, he can come east, and the rest of you can come west, and
that's all right. I'm looking for
or come west and come east. I got them backwards.
Well, for me, I would be traveling east. Yes. I don't know about for Iceland, so I guess it would be traveling west, maybe, because it's in the ocean. Yeah, it's in the ocean, so I assume if it's in the Atlantic Ocean, it has to go west to hit land.
I don't know if I'll see if I do that.
It would be a long swim.
A very long, very cold swim. So, yeah. So just a short sail on a ship. I mean, define short. Like, is it a day or a week or? I mean, I actually, you'll have to forgive me. I have no real sense of geography in that direction. So, well, so there are so many things that are happening right now because, of course, we just got, excuse me.
I have hair in my mouth. Oh, thank you.
Ooh.
I hate that feeling, so. Is there a cat underneath?
I don't know what that was. That was just a dry throat thing.
Yngvi says weeks.
Oh, weeks. So more like what do you call it? A cruise. More like a cruise on Viking. Weeks on a Viking longboat. Okay. I cannot say that I've ever been on a Viking longboat.
I can.
You have?
Yes, I have. The Society for Creative Anachronism built one year for Penzic.
Wow.
War.
Like they just built a whole boat?
Yes.
How? What? That's crazy.
You take wood and you shape it and you put it together.
No, I know that.
Much like Vikings probably built it.
Oh, you're adjusting.
What was I going to say? Okay, so things that I have to talk about. So obviously, as you guys know, also there have been no hedge games because I haven't had the bandwidth to do those, just like I haven't had the bandwidth to do the show. But this Friday, I should have the bandwidth to be able to run a hedge game after the store closes here, because we close at 6. Hedge games normally start at 8 Pacific time. So we will do a hedge game this Friday, I think, to kind of get back into the groove and the swing of things. So that's our online game on Discord, and also since Fairyblossom is coming up next month basically from now, I guess we have 5 more weeks till Fairy Blossom. So today I just got the posters submitted to the printer so that we could get postcards made and posters made. So I should have my hands on those either tomorrow or the next day. And no, now there's a thing that I'm specifically thinking that I wanted to talk about, like, today specifically, because oh no, what is that thing? There were so many things, but I left the mythical agenda at home, so it's very much mythical right now. Yes, the Centralia Fantasy Festival, which is going to be the last weekend of this month, happening in Centralia. I confirmed with them last night that FAE Productions, we will be there doing magic wand dueling demos. We're going to do 3 demos on Saturday, and the festival itself, it's at the fairgrounds. I don't know, Erwina, what is the name of the fairgrounds out there? I know that you'll probably know since you're in the area. So it's at the fairgrounds, though. We're going to do 3 demos on Saturday. It is a 2-day event, but on Sunday I'm hoping to have a work party, so we can pull stuff out of storage. Amanita, we can start getting your things hopefully painted and repaired and whatnot, since we're going to be there. And that's going to be its own fun adventure because we lost the keys to the storage unit. So the padlocks have to be sawed off, or however it is that they just like, I don't know.
That's not good.
Yes, the Southwest Washington Fairgrounds. Thank you. And yes, so Saturday day, and I just got the times actually like 15 minutes before show, but I don't really remember what they were. And I'm just really looking forward to that because we're gonna give our group magic wand combating a try. So that should be interesting. And I know that we're gonna have Baroness Gale will be there and Squire Lauer, and then I hope also Lady Ash will be there. We're gonna go have a good time. So normally we would have done MizCon on that weekend, but we just couldn't swing going to MizCon with all of the stuff happening at the store. So we're gonna be doing this one instead, and hopefully that will be good times. Let's see. I talked about that, and I talked about the poster, and oh no, I knew I was forgetting something. I was gonna tell you guys which one of the leaves won the poll for. I bet I could just go look. Well, in a minute. Wait. Don't let me forget, you guys.
I think I see.
No, it's overflow.
No, all I pick up are weeds.
Thank you.
Are you looking at the Patreon?
No, but I'm remembering that a weed seemed to be in the lead last time I checked.
Dandelion was the last time I checked.
I want to see if Greenman's correct, but I'm gonna look it up.
Okay.
Guess
so that what?
Professor Greenman, what'd you guess? I missed it.
I guess dandelion.
Dandelion? Okay. Let's see.
We lost an Amanita.
Yeah, little break.
Okay. I mean, those cats are very demanding, so.
For sure.
What was I gonna say? Okay, so there was the leaf, but before I interrupted myself with the leaf, I was gonna talk about something else. Yes, the coins. So there's so many things, you guys. The coins for the Kickstarter, or not Kickstarter, for last year's Patreon, I have them in my hot little hands. I think they're actually here at the store with me under the counter so that I can start getting them snail mailed out to you guys. Also, we just got the funds finally cleared for the Kickstarter yesterday. Maybe it was the day before, maybe it was Monday. I don't know. Yesterday or Monday. So they just cleared, which means now we can officially start putting together the rewards for the Kickstarter, and I can start getting the leaves made to put up on our backer tree with everybody's names, etc., etc. So I've begun those processes and they are happening. I didn't have time to post a Kickstarter update this morning. I was going to, but I ran out of time. So that is the update on that, and I'm pretty excited. So just get the last little bits of things and up and running. And I mean, we're here, we're doing business, just slowly getting all the ducks in a row. So yeah. And I'm very excited for Fairy Blossom this year. We have, I think, one vendor spot left. So all of our vendors are booked out. We have some really very cool vendors this year, and I would advise you guys to keep an eye on the Discord and the Instagram, because we'll be doing spotlights of our vendors here starting to come out. So that's pretty exciting. And we all just also really good, I don't know, just good energy this year. Good crowds, good everything, good vibes. I'm excited for it. Excited for everything. I know. Yeah. So I think it's good. And we're gonna have our own mead, guys. So, you know, maybe we'll have to get a bottle of the pixie mead and send some to you guys out there, or I'll have to bring it with me. I could put it in my checked luggage.
Guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I feel like those are the big major things. Is there anything that I was supposed to talk about on the agenda that I haven't mentioned? And did you confirm what leaf it is?
I don't know if you can hear me though. I was shouting.
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. It is dandelion. You were right. I was just curious.
Hooray. Okay. Well, then I guess that answers that question. So there's the reveal for the leaf that we will be using for this year's Fairy Blossom pin, I guess. Thank you, Qamar, for looking that up. It's the dandelion leaf. So that's very cool. I'm excited about. You know, next year is going to be the 10-year anniversary for Fairy Blossom.
Holy, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy? It's hard to believe it's been that long. So
I remember going as a kid and I've got paint all over me, but we are moving into a new room, me and Amanita. It's gonna be great. We're painting it today, and as you can tell.
Yeah, that's because you're covered in paint.
Yeah, but I remember being a kid and going to the festival, and it was like the most magical thing I'd ever seen. Besides you,
what? No. Oh man.
Yeah.
There was a cute little kid I encountered on the street today going by who was like, "Real magic wands are in your store?" And I said, "Real magic wands. Mom, do you have my wallet?"
I would be surprised if that kid. I mean,
they're coming back tomorrow. Apparently, today they were on their way to the library, and they just live up the hill. So Mom said, "We will come back tomorrow, and I will bring your wallet." So
definitely gonna take some saving up though.
We do have the cool $25 wands that you can fill with your own stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
like the wooden wands, I was like.
Yeah, these ones behind me that are kind of the upper. I guess technically now the most expensive ones are the ones that are in the case that are the really cool, with the giant crystals on them. So, yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, boy, what else even is happening? Oh my gosh. So, with kind of the way that things, you know, obviously big changes, this, that, and the other. I'm gonna ply you guys in the audience because I'm sort of having a mental block, brain thing. So we used to do vendor interviews, but I am considering not continuing to do vendor interviews at 8:00. And instead doing something different for our little 8 p.m. Interlude of things. The question is, what do I do? Oh, I don't speak cat. Can you? Apparently, whatever it is that I do has to involve cats. Yeah, I got a headbutt when I said I don't speak cat.
Well,
So-
did you know that there exists apps that are cat translators?
Yeah,
What?
I installed
Yes.
one on my phone when I was a kid.
No.
So
Is it
they do.
true?
What you need though is you need to know the breed information in order to feed into those apps so that they can properly adjust the meow translators into words.
I don't know how I feel about this. It seems sus.
Well, just get a free one, and then you're not like out any doubloons.
Right. No need to spend human leaves on it. It's available.
It's just a silly little game.
Oh, I don't know if I want. I don't know if I actually want to translate what the cat is saying. Right? Like, sissy, you can't drink that water. It's carbonated. I'm apparently wrong. Sissy can drink that water, and is going to try. Did not like.
Wasn't it the fabulous furry freak brothers said that all cats actually speak English?
They just choose not to.
They just choose not to.
I've definitely heard my cat say "me out, prowl now."
I'm a fan of the button training that animals can be taught to do, where they can press a button and have words said.
Yeah. That's so cool when they like tell you they want out, especially when you add like swear words to the button mix.
Yeah.
I think people do.
You could add all sorts of words, like whatever it takes to make them communicate.
Then they swear at you when you're not listening to them. It's great.
So at 8:00, if I don't continue to do vendors, what do I do instead? That is the question. Because I really liked being able to like have giveaways for you guys and do that. And like I also like coming up with the magic word as well. So I feel like there's got to be something that is on par with that to replace it. But I don't know what it's going to be. I mean, now I kind of have the bandwidth to think about it again, since I didn't really have that bandwidth. But I guess it seems like since everything else is changing, maybe it's a good time. Like we've been doing vendors for 4 years, so maybe it's a good time to change it up a little bit. So open to suggestions.
I have a question.
Okay, I have an answer. Let's see if they match.
Is it like you have too much to do? Don't want to do it anymore? Because I can help you find vendors. I'm actually very good at the whole like finding people to do. I was helping Ashlyn Era find them for you.
In part, that is it, but that also in part, I would be open to actually maybe doing part-time vendors as opposed to just like a vendor every single week. I feel like we've been doing it a really long time, and I kind of want to do something new in that.
Mix it up a bit.
Yeah, mix it up. Like, I don't know. And since everything else is changing and doing new stuff, it seems like a good time to. What's your idea, Greenman?
Crafts, fairy crafts in particular.
Did you say drafts or grass?
Well, we only have like 20 minutes. I mean, it's not like we have a long time. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that could work.
It's
Maybe
it's
have
time
a
on
little-
Sprockets that we dance.
What?
There's that old Saturday Night Live sketch where they were doing this German talk show called Sprockets, and it's that time on Sprockets where we dance, and then they would just dance weird because.
Then we could also do fairy recipes.
I kind of want to, like, I want to do something that we can do with everybody in the audience as well. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay, that makes it a little harder. Oh wait.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I mean,
Qamar,
everybody
something.
in the audience got to participate, with the giveaways and the coming up with the magic word. Okay, go ahead, Qamar, go.
You know Kahoot?
No?
It's okay, so it's this
Kahoot.
thing that they often do in human school. It's just a little site, or you can download like an app, but you can do it through a site and you send out the link. So you put the link in the chat, and you can do up to 4 answers. And the person who is controlling it puts out a question with 4 answers underneath it, multiple choice. And the people, it like plays the Kahoot music, which I think you can change to your custom music. Not sure. And you could do a fairy Kahoot, a themed Kahoot.
What do you mean it's a question like with 4 answers? What is that?
So it's
Like
like
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
no.
I've never seen
Yeah.
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
So it's like
Multiple choice question.
brownies come from where? Like as in like the fairy brownies, and you have 4 options for them to pick. And the goal is to rank in the top 3. So you could call it like the fairy knowledge Kahoot. And people get to learn about fairies.
Yeah.
Oh.
We could try it.
Fairy trivia.
And you can also set a timer, like, and it adjusts how much time people have. So we wouldn't be going over the 20 minutes.
So, what do you mean how much time people have to answer the question, to answer more than one question?
So there's a timer. So like
Yeah.
if you set the Kahoot to be 20 minutes long, it's gonna break down how much time you can do, and you can do less time for each thing. But like if everyone answers early, then you already have more time. But you just set a time limit for how long the Kahoot gets to be.
In other words, it's a game show for fairies.
Fairy
So,
trivia.
I feel like you should show me this Kahoot thing.
When I'm over helping you work the shop, we'll do that.
Yeah, when you come out on Saturday, you should show me the Kahoots. We're in Kahoots. We'll check this out. We'll see what it is, because I don't know, could be interesting. I also was thinking, like, I don't know. I think it would be one of the benefits of doing the giveaways from the vendors was that the items would then go on to become enchanted items that I did quests for, that when I would do quest drops on Patreon. And so now I'm sort of wondering, is there a way how will we come up with new items in game if we don't have the vendor thing? So maybe we should do like halvesies with vendors and halvesies with Kahoots.
I like that idea.
That sounds good. And like top, because there's 1, 2, and 3 in Kahoot. Like for winners, like the person who comes in first place can get whatever that item is. Or you'd be doing it off and on, right?
Well, that actually sounds kind of fun. Like to just, if like whoever wins the Kahoot, I guess for the evening, they get whatever the prize pot is. That could be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have some healthy fairy competition.
I definitely see a need for a tiebreaker, though.
We definitely don't have enough competition going on around here. That's the entire premise of Fairy Blossom Festival. The whole festival is all about games the whole weekend.
Yeah, that's why I thought Kahoot might be fun, because the teacher was cool when they pull out Kahoot.
Ahoy, our Facebook user. I don't know who you are, but
Yeah, arr.
StreamYard.
Oh, you guys want to hear something funny? So I guess that now I'm officially a monetized fairy on Facebook, and people can give me stars, which I guess stars are kind of like the little gifts that you can buy and give to people on the TikToks, where you buy like you pay $10 and then you get 3,000 roses or whatever, virtual roses that you can send to people. Hello, Saida. I'm finding it humorous because Facebook was really unclear in explaining how this whole process works. But I did see for the first time a thing where people it showed that, oh, buy this package of stars. So you can buy, I want to say it was 100 stars for $1 on Facebook. And then I guess that the idea is you give the stars to whatever monetized channels, that you like to watch or content that you like to watch, which means then that person gets some percentage of the dollar value of the stars. But when you can buy 100 stars for $1, I feel like I would have to get like a bazillion stars to even make like $1. Right? It's such a fraction. It's hilarious. Like all that work.
They're nanotransactions, you see.
Yeah. They really nanotransactions with nano cash outs. Right? It's like so yeah, I don't know exactly how Twitch works, but it does sound also the I think yes, you can do a similar thing as well on Twitch. So it's not very effective. So do you
I also feel like perhaps if you get enough of them, they are like a mini multiplier, maybe. Like that sounds like that would also be how that works. Is like if you get enough of them, it adds to the amount you get paid for your channel.
I mean, which is like $0. So
yeah, I mean, with your amount, technically.
Woo! Here I come anytime soon. And now I'm going to be rolling in the big bucks.
Yes, if everybody only sends in $1,
$1.
If everybody sends in $1, I will have more like from that than I think I have ever got from earnings on Facebook in all of Facebook. Well, I mean, obviously, like since I just got monetized or whatever yesterday, so like somebody go give me a star so I can see how it works. I don't know. If you have stars, go give me one on Facebook. Because I don't even know what it looks like when I get a star. Do I get a notification? Is there some kind of like huzzah that happens? Let's see. To get a minimum of $25. Oh, you have to get a minimum of $25 to cash out. Huh. And so is that how, Saida, is that how it works then? Is that people buy the things and then they give you the virtual gift and then you get some percentage of the value of that virtual gift? Is that how that works? That the person paid for it?
Sounds like it.
I was gonna say, since you said like 1,000 for like $1, I imagine
100.
100. Okay, I imagine you have to get 2,500 stars in order to just get $10.
Ostensibly, I don't know, because ostensibly Facebook is keeping some fraction of, so that if it's 100 stars for $1, then that basically means it's 1 penny per star, right? So Facebook isn't just going to give me that money straight through. They're going to take their cut out of the single penny, which means a star is actually worth less than a penny. They give you the stars and eventually maybe you'll get money. So
pro dashboard, Lolly.
Oh, I mean, I can't look at that from here, but I do know where my pro dashboard is. I'm so official, you guys.
Official fairy business.
That's right. The fairy, what was I going to say? The Fairy Bureau of Investigation. Yeah. That's how that should be. I'm very excited about all of that. So, all right, somebody else have interesting news that you're going to share? Everybody's all suddenly quiet. I'm like, no, I've been talking so much, and you guys just let me talk.
I've talked so much, so I was going to let other people talk, but I wanted to kind of, what is it called where you, I wanted to shout out your store.
No, I'm in my store. It's shouting itself out.
No, but I wanted to say some of the cool things you had on the walls.
Oh, you mean you want me to show you around the store?
Well, you could do that. I kind of want to talk about how excited I am to talk about fairy glyphs.
This amazing closet curtain behind me. No, fairy glyphs. What about fairy glyphs?
workshop for fairy glyphs in your store. So if you guys are in the store, she's got 1 or 2 workshops on the walls. I would definitely go check those out because it's little bits of knowledge that you can get. But I did a little fairy glyph, a little protection fairy glyph, and it made me very happy. It was a lot of fun for workshop.
Yeah. Right now they're just downloadable from my Etsy store, but eventually I'm going, let's see. I'll show you. I'll turn my camera around just as soon as I figure out how to do this. Let's see. Hold on. No camera. No camera. Let's see. Settings. Aha. Camera. Oh. Do I look big to you guys right now?
Nope.
Okay. Because on my screen suddenly... No, this isn't what I want. How about this? Goofy thing. How about this?
Let's say I think it's zooming. There we go.
Okay. So yeah, so this is Glyph Craft. So eventually I'm gonna have these and I will get them all nice and put into like cool manila envelopes that have the whole package together. I kind of put these on the wall, you know, so it wasn't just a big blank wall. This was today's accomplishment, actually, a new wand rack that you just like the wands, just press in there. Check it out. So just like that.
Magic. Ooh.
I know, right?
That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, these are also new in the store as well. Oh no, don't die. It's a feather. It'll be okay. I actually should put like some kind of bar down there that will stop them from these guys. Look at these crystal wands, man.
Ooh.
Okay, all together. Ooh.
Ooh.
Ah.
Yeah, these are pretty wicked cool. Yeah, Greenman, when are you gonna get me a wand shipment so I can have?
I am actually working on it right now.
Do you have wands that you can show us?
Not finished ones. I am still in the process of
Show them that
making
weird
sure
one.
that they are all properly sanded down and looking good.
That witch.
Actually, if you really want to show them one of the ones, how about the one I gave you?
I will. It is actually in the counter. I have it here. I was just hoping to see a new one. I mean, what can I say? I've seen the one that's mine a lot, so but I'm happy to show it off. Let me get this put back in here. Those guys up there are the wand holsters. I hope to actually these are all my. This is one of my personal wands here, and it's purple heart and I don't know, probably oak, I think. But I got this one from a wand vendor at MizCon, which is coming up last weekend of May out in Missoula. And I hope to find this guy again because I would like to have more of his wands in the store. Just book of wood, all kinds of fairies, wands. This is our scatter. So I have a whole bunch of these also sitting on the counter at home that are waiting to come in. So they're basically flower scatters, and I go out, collect them, dry them, grind them up, make things out of them. Cool color wood wands. These ones are awesome. It's my aim to have an awesome wand emporium. So that is where the ones on the wall were, but now they're on the wall. So now I have this empty wand thing. This is magic wand polish. And all the cards. So these are all the 12 fairy moons of the year. And then just a few books and some greeting cards as well up there. I feel like there was another book there that's not there. Maybe it was my Princess Lolly book. I don't know. So cool figurines. And then these are tiaras from Titania's wardrobe. Is that zooming so you guys can see?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's
It's not just It's not just embiggened on me, is it?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
No, I mean,
on me.
No, the show is not currently have you embiggened. Do you want to be embiggened?
Oh yeah, okay. No. It just occurred to me that I didn't actually know what was happening. Yeah, so Titania's wardrobe, and she has made all of these awesome tiaras and crowns. I really like this one because it's kind of like pride. So Titania's wardrobe is a vendor, I want to say in the Tacoma area, and probably will be this weekend is actually the Spring Fairy Festival at Crescent Moon Gifts down in Tacoma. So if you guys are in that area, Titania's Wardrobe usually does that event, and then also so does. Oh, here, I guess I should here's what it actually looks like. Except for that's my sweatshirt on the counter, so kind of give you the broad view here. Store cat. Oh, sissy, you're so cute. There. Look at I found a Squishamallow. I finally found them. I guess that they accidentally went home with me. So Pixie's Potions, actually, though, is all of this stuff right here, and also will probably be at Spring Fairy Festival, if I recall correctly. So they are also a vendor out of the Tacoma, I don't know, Auburn, Puyallup area. So her things are in 3 different stores, I think, as well as, of course, her own vending, but you can find her amazing stuff here. And then we've got these glass wands. So this is what they look like when they're full, but they come empty, and they were hand-blown by Storm Art Glass. And then you can come over here and fill them with whatever you want to fill them with. So I've got all of these, sand and feathers, and then tomorrow I'm going to be bringing some more things in to fill in these little jars with some rose scatter. I got it ground up last night, but didn't manage to make it. We have all of these favors, like for your pins and whatnot at fair, like this. So the favors over there all were made by Erwina. So thank you, Erwina, for making these for us for festival and pretty much every color for every outfit. And then these wands here are the ones that are these are the wooden version of the glass ones. Sorry, I know that's probably really squeaky, but
need some oil.
Hollow in the grip, so you can put whatever you want to put down in there. Little scrolls. That'll be another thing that I bring in for people to write something on a little scroll and then put it down in there. So let's see. Then over here, we've got a whole bunch of geeky hand-blended teas that were done by Foxcraft Apothecary, which is owned by Danny Hoots. And so we've got our second breakfast tea, as you can see. All of the ingredients here on the back. And then Rivendell, and then we have all of the vendors. So water, air, fire, and the earth one is so pretty. Oh my gosh, look at it. What the heck? That tea just looks good. So yeah, you get like a whole, I want to say it's I don't know, 3 ounces. I don't know what it is, but it's a lot. So several cups. And then over here we have some kind of cryptozoological horror by J.P. Barnett. That's a local author and also Oddmall vendor. And then also Danny Hoots. Their books are down there. The one who's the tea maker, also they're an author. But J.P. Barnett, this series is basically about college girls who blow off going to college in order to go stalk and hunt weird cryptid animals, creature things. So what's the supernaturals? Maybe supernatural style? I'm not sure. And then Danny has a whole bunch of different books, actually. So I'm not entirely sure what all of the series that Danny has given me are, because they have quite a few books. But you can see here as well. We've got some vampire themed stuff and some other supernatural themed things going on there. Look at little Baba Yaga there. So this is my other guy. This is my other plushie that I got for it to be a store plushie.
Ooh.
Yeah, because look. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Here we go. And in back, there's a frog prince. Look at the frog prince. I'm so excited. Yeah, it's so cute. That lives in a mushroom. So, and then this is just the back of the store. So, oh, your wand though, Professor, is here. Obviously, I'm not selling it because you gave it to me. So, but this is kind of the style of the Professor's wands with the quartz. And what is this wood? Is it willow? It's quite lightweight.
It is from a Harry Lauder's walking stick. It is a form of hickory, actually.
Oh, hickory. Okay. So, yeah, it's all twisty and cool and gnarly and naughty, and I like it. And then we got these ones as well. Stuff that's in the case. Let's see. So these skulls are all resin cast from real skulls made by Catalyst Studios.
I like.
Yeah, some of them are pretty cool. They're obviously, so we've got like the little, that guy there, that's the imp, and that's a little goblin guy.
Ooh.
And this one here is a griffin skull. And then I think there's a magpie, and like these ones are a giant raven skull. So these ones are obviously cast off of the real animals. And then these guys, look at these chunky ones. Wow. They're so good.
The naughty ones.
That's right, the naughty ones.
Actually, I should.
Oh, nice.
If we're talking about the ones I make, I should probably show you one little feature on this particular wand here.
You have a wand with you? I'm not looking at you, so I can't actually see what you're doing right now.
We actually found a ghost face on a wand.
What?
So
that he's working on.
Okay, wait, hold on. I'm going back to where my screen is so I can see. Okay, make him embiggened. I want to see it. Oh, cool.
And that is just natural. So those are the things I look for when I make my wands. Things that make them unique.
Yeah, that's cool. I like it.
Yeah, it's natural.
What shall I call your wands once they're in the store? I gotta turn my camera around.
What?
I've got my wildwood wands and my gilded quill wands, the naughty wands, the crystal wands.
Wands from the woods.
Wands from the woods. Woodland wands.
Peaceful
house.
We can be creative. We'll find something that fits that theme.
Yeah. Let's see. Camera.
Well, considering that my human mundane name actually means wood farmer.
Wood farmer.
Nope.
Yes.
So I have 34% left on my battery.
Uh-oh.
And what this tells me is that we should just go right to reading the weird news for the evening so that it doesn't run out, because I think if I were to wait another half hour, it will...
Yes.
All right.
Do we have a wheel to this?
I don't, Saida, I don't... You don't know why what says no comments. I don't know. I don't...
Saida switched from their phone to the laptop, so there could be all sorts of weird...
Some destinations won't get comments, is what it says up in the chat.
Huh, interesting.
Oh, fun.
Before we start reading weird news, can I show one page of the glyphs I made?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Also, I hope your foot gets better, Katie. I'm sorry to hear about your busted foot. Let's see. All right. Embiggen Qamar.
It's not 8:30 yet, so you don't see the swear word, but I can't see.
So explain what we're looking at in the book here.
Okay, so I'm gonna put it back down just for a sec. So I actually have the steps. Ooh, I'm not so great at this. But you've got the letters and the that's blurry. But you've got the letters of the alphabet that go with the numbers. You have the base fairy star for reference. Then you have an example with the word grow, which you'll find the example actually on the workshop. But you can see it all sketched out onto the fairy star. And then, oh, well, I guess the swear word's there anyway. But then you have each word put onto the fairy star. And then you have each glyph put into a circle to increase its power.
Yeah. Yeah. I like it. So the glyphs in these are the parts that are like the darker lines, kind of?
Yeah. Here.
Yeah. Because I can tell that some lines are obviously darker. So that's the actual glyph. The fairy star in the background is just your reference point.
Yes.
That makes sense.
They're a little janky, but we're all a little janky at heart, so.
That's true. Some of us more than others.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
do we want any sort of theme? Let's see.
Well, usually when I pick the articles, I try to pick like good articles to be competition to each other, So like 2 articles about animals or 2 articles about, I don't know, like somehow the themes of the articles are related to each other.
Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Snakes, lizards, and desserts meet in Malaysia's first reptile cafe. Or the world. That's number 1. Number 2 will be the world's deepest fish caught on camera for the first time by scientists.
What was
The
that?
world's deepest fish caught on camera. That sounds cool. Oh, right. Man.
So,
that's what I had for dinner was fish, because the local Tide, which is the restaurant next door, formerly the Nuna Ramen was my favorite restaurant so far here on the street. But actually, I think that Nuna Tide might just have usurped them, because whatever I put in my face tonight was literally some of the best fish I think I've ever tasted. It was so good. And I'm just going to now have to go back there and eat. So,
right. So
sorry.
If you want to hear about the deepest fish ever caught on camera, put in number 2, and put in number 1 if you want to hear about the reptile cafe.
Man, I feel like when you are doing the reading of the articles, Ion, that I should be the one doing a timer. So I should bring a timer now here to the store. I gotta find a good one that has pink sand in it. Yeah. That's
one.
No. I have some really cool. I just think hourglasses are cool, so I have some really cool ones at home, but they're all big, like many minutes of hourglass. So I think yours is just a 30-second one, right? Or 1 minute, maybe.
Yeah, it's a little over a minute.
Excuse me, a yawn. I really want to hear about this deep sea fish, but also at the same time, I'm a little scared to see what it looks like, because things that seem to live in the deep ocean are really freaky looking. No wonder Lovecraft had so many good horror stories, like just like an endless source of creepy things to be able to describe the eldritch horrors.
Well, let's see. It looks like Chew has won, so that is the deepest fish.
The deep ones. That's right. All right. So you have to. Do we embiggen you, or do we just leave you be? You're reading. You're reading it. not me.
That's true.
So he has to share screen, I think.
Oh yeah, share the screen with the article. That's right.
Yep.
Because I got to see whatever this crazy fish thing looks like.
He's like,
Okay, and why is it not giving me the button to share the whole thing? Let's try that. All right, So world's deepest fish caught on camera for the first time by scientists over 27,000 feet below the surface.
What?
under the surface.
20? How? Wow! I didn't even know we could get that low.
27,000 feet.
How far is 27,000 feet in miles?
It's a 5 miles.
Just a bit over 5 miles.
Yeah.
How far does it go down? Do we know before we hit like what? Like maybe.
I believe. My memory may be faulty, but I believe I read that the Marianas Trench at some point reached almost 10 miles.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's by comparison not very well. I mean, it's deep, but we haven't been very deep in general. So, all right. So, deep. Let's see.
Is that it? Is that a picture of it?
I don't know. Deep sea creatures. That's a video. It looks like.
Okay.
A massive research initiative to explore deep sea creatures brought discoveries to light in the northern Pacific Ocean last year when scientists filmed and captured 3 fish at depths never recorded before. As part of a 10-year collaborative study between the University of Western Australia and the Tokyo University of Marine Science and Technology that was funded by the Caladan Oceanic, scientists used baited robotic cameras to film a young snailfish about 8,300 meters below the surface. The Australia University announced on Monday. The school deemed
snailfish.
Deemed the record-breaking discovery of the world's deepest fish. The milestone was announced after a 2-month expedition that specifically focused on deep-sea fish populations in 3 trenches located near Japan. Name the trenches. Yeah. Okay. What weird-looking fish?
Is that it? What's the caption say?
Images of snailfish alive from 7,500 to 8,200 meters in the Izu Ogasawara Trench.
Wow.
It's actually kind of cute if it's that little fat thing.
Yeah, it looks like it's this little guy right here.
Yeah, it's kind of cute. I wonder what it does. I'm surprised. I wonder how big it is. It looks small because it's on a screen, but I wonder.
Let's see. Snailfish are tadpole-like and can grow to about 12 inches long. They are found in oceans across the world, with some species inhabiting relatively shallow waters. The snailfish discovered 8,300 meters down, which is more than 27,000 feet or 5 miles deep, belongs to an unknown species, scientists said.
Huh.
They found and filmed the fish last September in the Izu Ogasawara Trench, south of Japan, setting the world record for the deepest fish ever recorded on video.
Wow.
So,
it's awful small. I guess for some reason I had in my head that it would be like this giant thing. But 12 inches is not that big for a fish.
Well,
it's also being squished quite hard by the water.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it has an exoskeleton, then it would be squished before it could get that deep. So
how come they don't get squished?
They have lots of pressure on the inside of them.
What?
They're currently experiencing 843 atmospheres of pressure.
How does that answer my question?
Which is 12,000 pounds per square inch.
How does that answer my question?
It doesn't.
I think I understand. I think what Ion is saying is the way their bodies are built, they have enough pressure inside of them that when the pressure from the outside goes to squish them, there's enough pushback they don't like explode.
The same way our bodies do.
Whoa,
Yep.
what's up with that dude's face? If you're happy, no, wait, what do you mean the same way our bodies do?
We have an
So our
internal
body-
air pressure in our lungs that is equal to the exterior air pressure.
So our bodies push on the inside of our skin at 14.7 pounds per square inch, because that's what the air is pushing on our skin from the outside is doing. Similarly, these fish are experiencing 12,000 pounds per square inch on their skin.
Good
And
Lord.
similarly pushing back on it with the internal parts of their body.
How does this pushing back occur?
Because they're filled with liquids, much like we are.
But I guess I just don't understand what is meant by pushing against our skin.
Internal pressure versus external pressure.
But
They're
how does the
equalized.
internal pressure come to exist?
Well, if you're breathing in at 27,000 pounds per square inch, you're going to also have that on the inside.
Well, that's not precisely what
Well,
is
close
meant.
anyway.
It is close, but no. Just like us, we're being just the insides push out just as much as the outside has to push in. Otherwise, you get smaller.
So, but how does the inside push out? How does that? I don't understand what's
because
making that happen. Like that implies that all of your organs are trying to leave your body.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like when you get a cut across the stomach, that's why your organs spill out.
That's why they say it's dangerous to go out in space.
What?
Because you're gonna parts of you want to get out, and so they're gonna break you to get out.
Yeah.
Why do they want to get out?
Because
they're
much
pushing on your skin with lots of pressure.
Why are they pushing on your skin? I don't understand. Why do they do that?
Because that's how you contain things. It's like a balloon. Like in order for a balloon to inflate, it has to have stuff on the inside pushing out, but it equalizes what's outside pushing in. And so if you were to take it and put it in a vacuum chamber, it would get bigger. And since your skin cannot stretch forever, you will rip apart and leak out.
No, that sounds weird and disgusting.
So that would be
like getting a tear, and then like human just pours out of you or something.
That's what I was talking about with like if you get cut across the stomach.
Yeah.
No.
So these fish will experience it more dramatically. If you were to try to pull them out of the ocean rapidly, they would try to expand and break themselves.
Oh no.
Well, that's why they just live their whole lives there and don't go very far, probably.
Just bring it up fast enough and
pop goes the weasel.
Explosive decompression. All right.
Yep.
Is there more to this article, or are we moving on to the next one?
Well, I could read more, but I think seeing the picture was the highlight of this article, probably.
It kind of was. Hi, baby.
We could watch the video of them swimming around.
Only in 10-minute or 10-second increments. You have to pause it at 10 seconds. Maybe 9 to be safe.
So we're watching the video of the robot recording these fish at the bottom of that trench. That's a juvenile one over there, I guess.
Ooh. Oh, that's so cute.
Oh, it is so cute.
It's cute.
It reminds me of an axolotl. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. So one of the comments was,
It's exploring the camera there. Check it out.
Axolotl.
Can they even see? It's got to be pitch black down there with no light.
Oh, they have eyes. So.
I mean, but what if they're
in the dark? Maybe they're nocturnal.
I mean, just because they have eyes doesn't mean their eyes work, right?
That's true. That's true. It doesn't mean their eyes work.
For all we know, they see it at a different visible length than
Yeah, that could also be true. A different part of the spectrum.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right,
Let's see.
Ion.
Do we want to do? Let's see. All right. Let's do. A historian from Egypt finds an underground paradise.
Ooh, fun.
And a
Kitty cat.
lost 2nd century Roman fort discovered in Scotland. So, if you want to hear about the fort found in Scotland that used to be Roman, put in number 2. And if you want to hear about the hidden paradise in Egypt, then press number 1.
I know which one I'm voting for if I get to vote.
You don't. I'm sure you don't get to vote. That's the rules.
I do if there's a tie. That's the rules.
So again, it's 1 for the Egypt hidden paradise and 2 for the lost fort in Scotland.
Egypt versus Rome. Let's go. You got Cleopatra, but we're gonna get you back. Oh, she's so soft and fluffy. She's purring. I wish you guys could see her. She's soaking it all up. Yeah.
She's a shop kitty.
Yeah.
The owner of the shop. Right there.
That's right. That's right. When people ask to speak to the manager, this is who I direct them to, and I wish them luck.
She's the complaint department.
Sissy the cat.
File all complaints with the cat.
Yeah, I mean, like this is great. Like, oh no, I can't. Okay, I was gonna. Oh, okay. What one?
Egypt won.
Ooh.
All right, let's go Egypt.
Egypt.
Okay, it's all right.
You're big and
Time to share. Share screen.
Share the screen.
And we'll hit that.
Boom.
All right. A historian from Egypt finds an underground paradise 138 meters below the Valley of the Kings.
Isn't the Valley of the Kings in the sand?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
138 meters below in the dirt. Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a lot of erosion.
An Egyptian
Sounds fascinating.
An Egyptian history specialist was conceded admittance to a burial place in the Valley of the Lords that has been perilous for a really long time, and she revealed an underground heaven. KV-17, situated in Egypt's Valley of the Rulers, is the burial place of the pharaoh Seti I of the 19th administration, and it was first discovered on October 16th, 1817 by Giovanni Battista Belzoni. However, the structure has sustained significant damage, which has kept it closed since the early 1960s. However, during the production of her Channel 5 show, Egypt's Greatest Treasures, historian Bettany Hughes was granted special access. Last month, she told viewers that there are 63 tombs concealed within this rocky terrain. These are only the ones we have discovered thus far. They remember the burial chambers are the most renowned pharaohs for Egyptian history: Tutankhamun, the Kid Lord, Ramses the Incomparable, and Ramses III. However, I want to show you the grandest tomb of all, which belonged to Pharaoh Seti I. Seti was the dad of our close buddy Ramses II, or Ramses the Incomparable, and he was an immensely effective pharaoh, and his burial chamber is reasonably brilliant.
That's it?
We got pictures.
Pictures. Can you embiggen the pictures at all by any chance? Can you click on them?
Nope.
Nothing seems to happen when I click on them.
Fair. They look cool. Just tiny on my screen.
Archaeologist Bahar Kabir has granted me special access to this spectacular resting place after years of the tomb being closed to ensure visitors' safety. After that, Dr. Hughes went down a long path before entering a magnificent tomb. She continued, "Oh my goodness, I can already tell that this is going very, very far down. The Valley of the King's largest, deepest, and most extravagant tomb is here."
Ooh,
So if the Egyptians knew how to build houses and other such things under that far underground, or tombs or whatever, why weren't they building housing? Why would you live above ground in the desert if you know how to make a place underground? That's like that.
Probably
Well,
for farming, stuff like that.
It might not have been as underground before.
I mean, Cappadocia is all underground, so which makes sense because they're in northern Turkey, right? So hot. So I wonder why other hot societies didn't also build things underground.
Well, maybe they had to grow lots of food.
But they can live underground and then grow the food above ground, right?
I guess. I don't know.
Go up to the surface, for your daily work.
Maybe they did. Not shocking, maybe, since Seti the First was quite possibly the most influential man on the planet. It is
really?
amazing. What?
Why?
No, that's what it says in the article.
Oh, I wasn't okay, I apologize. I wasn't looking at the screen. I was listening, and so I wasn't seeing where you were actually reading.
Well, probably because Seti was the ruler of the largest civilization that was probably occurring at the time. I'm just guessing.
Okay.
Okay. It is amazing. Everywhere you look, there is a decoration. There is an inscription. There is a lot of information given here. Mr. Bahar then cleared it up for Dr. Hughes how the old pharaoh made his burial place his own heaven. It's truly lengthy, 138 meters. You will also find beautiful decorations depicting the king and various gods and goddesses on the column. Horus, the son of Osiris, dreamed one day that he would be alive again with Osiris, and if you look at the connection that exists between the king and the god himself, you can see why.
Okay, I think the title is misleading. It says the length is 138 meters, maybe not underground 138 meters.
Yeah, perhaps. At the point when they choose to fabricate a burial place, they cut the burial place out of the stone to reside until the end of time. So he dreamed that his second life would be here with all these beautiful details and inscriptions saying, "I will live here in my paradise."
No. He actually liked planet Earth.
Well, yeah. Let's see. On camera for the first time, Dr. Hughes also opened a mysterious box inside Tutankhamun's tomb on the same show. Anyway, she didn't get the find the find she was expecting. She conceded the box is sadly empty. However, you can still smell it, can't you? So I guess
I wonder what it held.
Valley of Kings is, I guess, down here, next to the temples of Luxor. You can smell the wood and the gum. It's vacant, yet you can smell this set of experiences emerging from it. It actually is the most momentous thing, and it's tempting us with its mysteries. I like that, even though it doesn't explain why it was placed in the tomb. The British can see some of Tutankhamun's treasure firsthand, starting on November 2nd this year and continuing through May 2020.
Oh, wow. Okay, old article.
Yeah, but still cool.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, look at all this. I mean, there's lots of interesting artwork on the columns and stuff.
Fun.
Cool.
So when it's placed up on the wall, it's hieroglyphics. If it's placed down on the wall, is it lowergraphics?
No. These are the hieroglyphics. No. You're fired.
Ooh.
So I agree with Katie here. The preservations of this tomb is incredible.
Yeah. See, underground.
And then Lord Voivod has a great point that it gets cold at night. So
That
maybe
what?
it gets cold at night in the desert, so being underground might be too cold.
Oh, I have a kitty, you guys. She's so fluffy.
All right, let's see.
So,
Let's find a couple more.
So fluffy.
How's your battery?
Let's say, how's your
It is at 22%. So I'm going to say like maybe one more article and then we should probably call it a night.
All right.
But will I be seeing you guys on Friday for the hedge game in Discord?
I'm gonna try to remember.
All
right.
That's a maybe for us because we'll be camping that night.
Oh, okay. Oh, that would be so fun if you guys were out there camping, like doing game while camping out in the actual woods.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Depends on whether or not we have Wi-Fi, I think.
All right, one more
Or if we
article.
have
What do we got,
signal.
Ion?
What if
Okay.
we have signal?
Mysterious metal cubes with ancient strange writings were found in the Coventry River.
What's the Coventry River?
I think it's a wet spot.
Oh my God.
Water flows from place to place.
No, not what listen, the river is not the question part of that. You guys quit giving me a hard time. All right, let's see. So
and 2 is cameras located on ISS record some strange sound waves made by mysterious UFO hurtling.
Made by what?
A mysterious UFO hurtling across Earth.
A UFO.
Oh no, I want to hear them both.
So, if you want to hear about mysterious cubes found in a river, press number 1. If you want to hear about a UFO spotted outside of the ISS, press number 2.
Oh. Yes, in fact, you absolutely do. Get those votes. There's like 10 of you watching. Let's hear it. Number 1 for the article with the weird mysterious cubes, and number 2 for the article with the UFO something or other from space. I did say that right?
Yes.
Oh, sure did.
Hope
yeah.
Besides, I thought we already knew what UFO sounds were like.
I mean, wait, what?
That's when you play the piano, right? That. Sorry. All right. It seems that we have 2 votes for 1 and 2 votes for 2.
Tiebreaker.
Oh wait, a last minute vote has come in for number 1.
Uh-oh, where is that? Does that mean there's a tie?
No, that means that the tie got broken, and it is the metal cubes in the river.
All right, metal cubes it is.
Okay. Present, share screen. That.
I mean, you don't have to, Katie, but you could. Ooh. It's so pretty. And nobody knows what it is, huh?
And look how small it is. That's a human hand, right? Holding it.
I know.
Kind of looks like hieroglyphics.
Twice the size of a thumb.
Well, it seems like it seems like hieroglyphics, but that doesn't really look like Egyptian, does it? Doesn't to me.
It is fairy glyph.
Actually looks more like Enochian.
Mysterious metal cubes with ancient strange writings were found in Coventry River. Will Reed, a 38-year-old man, discovered these strange relics. Initially, he assumed it was just junk metal dumped into the river. Will Reed, on closer investigation, realized he had discovered something remarkable. These metal cubes were far more intricate than first anticipated. On the surface of these cubes, the man saw a plethora of weird inscriptions. The man claimed that he had never discovered such a thing throughout his magnet fishing excursions. Oh, there's a whole mess of them. Hold on.
Wait. Whoa. Oh, wait. Or maybe... Huh. Do they all look different or do they look the same? It's kind of small on my screen. I can't tell.
They're all different.
They are different.
Yeah. They do seem... Well, the two on the left seem the same, but the others are different.
Huh.
No, they're all different.
They're very cool.
Whoa, there's so many of them. They are very cool. And no clue what's on them, huh?
Huh.
Gamer dice. That's right. These were ancient Egyptian D6s. Sumerian D6s.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Will was so taken with the complexity of the markings on the metal cubes that he shared images of them online in hopes that someone could translate them and solve the mystery. Most academics agreed that it was an Indian inscription, most likely employed in a religious rite.
Indian, like Native American, or Indian?
I'm assuming the latter.
Well, I don't know where the Coventry River is, but Coventry does not sound like an Indian word for a river.
What?
All right, hold on. Coventry River, where is it?
It was Coventry River is where they were found, but Coventry does not sound like an Indian name.
So River Sherborne, which is the River Sherborne, is a river that flows under the center of the city of Coventry. It's in England.
Huh. Well, then, I mean, well, and they think that they're Indian, huh?
It may not be the same river, but that's what it looks like.
Well, it could be India. The 60 cubes carved with ancient words and symbols could have been thrown into the river in a form of offering to God after a religious event. Netizens have speculated that these cubes are tied to Rahu, a planet populated by humans endowed with supernatural abilities.
Is that Rahu is an Indian planet then?
Watch the video below to learn everything there is to know about these unusual antique cubes.
Oh my god. That cracks me up. Well, it looks like you rolled an 8 for strength, Rulius. Roll the rest of your stats. Demicus. Oh man. Sanskrit actually does not have a written form.
With sacred numerical inscriptions have been found in
10 seconds at a time.
Hey, did you guys hear that, or did I not press?
I did hear it. Yeah. Oh my gosh! The Ancient Aliens guy is coming to Seattle.
England.
Like Ancient Aliens is going to film here. I totally want to go see it.
Yeah, I'm the one that showed you the thing about it, didn't I?
Yeah, when is that?
When the aliens get here?
No.
Let me see if I can find it. September 14th at the Moore.
September 14th. I wonder if I'm doing anything that weekend. Because, man, I really want to go see the Ancient Aliens guy live and in person.
Actually, going to be on the East Coast again?
Almost 60 mysterious cubes thought to show a sacred numerical inscription. He posted images of these cubes on Facebook and content sharing website Reddit to try to find out more about his unusual catch. And you can see that they have anywhere between 9 to 12 squares on each side, based on the
10 seconds at a time.
Objects are connected to a Hindu prayer ritual.
It's been way more than 10 seconds. They'll take the monetization of this whole show. So May as well push play.
He says, what I learned is that they are Indian in origin, and they show incantations for prayers which take effect when they are thrown in running water. How unusual. According to the Coventry Telegraph, other than a different face on one side.
So they're saying it's a Hindu religious rite of some sort.
Okay, there you go.
Huh.
And that these are prayers.
Interesting.
And that they're supposed to take effect with running water.
They're so cute, though. I love them so much.
You shake them in your hand, throw them into the running water, and pray. I need an 18.
I need an 18. What is happening? Go back. Go back. No, go back. No, scroll.
Scroll back.
Other way.
Oh, some advertisements came up.
What is Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. What's happening in that picture?
That is a women's cycling team.
But why does it look like they're all naked in the middle?
Well, the designer says it's not scandalous.
They're not showing any skin in their middle.
Are their suits designed to look like they're naked in the middle?
Apparently so.
That's the way they're designed, but that is not what was intended.
Yeah, well, it's what happened. Oh, man. All right. That's it. Those are our weird news articles for the night.
Cool.
I don't know. I think I want to watch that article.
About the outfits?
Professor. Oh, no.
There goes the G rating.
I'm just saying.
After 8:30, I'm good. Yeah.
That's true. The fashion choice there was dubious. Okay, so so we are gonna end early tonight. So we're gonna those were our articles for the evening, and we're gonna call it to a close. We should be back here again next Wednesday like normal, because now that the shop is set up and whatnot, I can come to work and then do show from here. And hopefully by then I'll actually have my new laptop in. And we'll be able to then actually go back to doing what Ion is doing here for us. But yeah, you guys, if you're here in the Seattle area, we open at noontime. So I'll be down here again tomorrow. And Fairy Blossom tickets are up. They're on sale in the Etsy store. Or if you come to the shop, you can buy your tickets here. Remember to use your Patreon discount. If you're a Patreon patron, you can apply that. And let's see, the shop is 421 36th Street in the upper part of the shop. So there's a store below me, and I'm in the second story, and it's in Fremont. So if you know, like if I go out my front door, right across the street from Dragsters, actually, Dragsters and Nectar Lounge. But, and I am open Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, closed Monday and Tuesday.
Real quick, Hedge Game this Friday?
Yeah, 8:00.
I don't think I can make it, or I'll be like, I might be able to make it, but I'll be either at your home or I'll be at the shop, because I have to take the human ride all the way in the morning.
Well, if you are, then you can make the game for sure, because you'll be here.
Hopefully I'll be there, is what I was saying.
The shop is called Fairy Apothecary. Did I not show you guys the cool mural downstairs? Did I only?
When?
Let me see. I'll show you guys, I guess, before I go. Let me find my settings, camera. Here we go. Hey, oh, I do not have my little light on. Getting my railing in. You can see I've got my little things. So that's another thing that's getting done. Oh, Jennifer brought my sign in. Okay.
Do you want to be embiggened?
Yeah, you can embiggen me.
Embiggen.
So there's the fountain that we still have not figured out how to. Can't get the. Oh, whoops! That's the wrong light. This light. Okay. So there
we go.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, and then this is the backer tree.
Nice.
So this is where everybody's leaves are gonna go up there on that's why there's no leaves on the tree, because I had to wait for the Kickstarter to get done so that I could then get everybody's name leaves engraved, and then I'm gonna put them all up here on the wall, on the branches of the tree. And so this is the fountain that we had at Imbolc at Fairylight. This is our fountain that was in the park. And I actually painted this. So this is UV reactive to blue lights or black lights. So I kind of have to get a black light out here somewhere. But I like these, this is the wishing fountain. So people can like take a piece if they want on their way out the door. I have sea glass and whatnot in there. And I'm going to figure out a way. There's a hole that's in the bottom of this. And I have to figure out, I don't know if you guys can see or if it's too dark, but there you go. See that piece of black tape right there? That's covering this enormous hole, but it's not sealing it enough. And so I have to figure out how to seal it off so that, the water doesn't leak out and I can, because that thing is a mister. So when it's covered with water, it mists and like looks like kind of dry ice. Baby, come on, baby. You don't live down here. Yep. And then like this is in our little lobby area. So this is Jennifer's store down here, the Uncommon Cottage, and that's mine. You go through that door up there, and that's where you get to mine. And then this is like our little foyer area. So right now we have this little fake wood stove that I think we're gonna leave because it looks really cool at night when you're outside. Because here's the front door. Actually, I can just like step outside and show you guys. I don't know. Like I've just been thinking, like, do I want to do something maybe in our spot? Like, do I want to do something from around the neighborhood each Wednesday? You know, or whatever. This place turns. I don't want to close the door all the way. I'm afraid that since my keys are inside, I don't want to lock myself out accidentally. Paranoid. But yeah. So like you can see, and then this is Dragsters here, where that kind of little glowy. Where's my finger? No, where that little glowy light thing is. And then over here is Nectar Lounge behind me, that's where the music is coming from. So basically every night this place actually turns quite awesome, and like right up the street at Sean O'Donnell's. So if you, let's see, I'll just walk out here on the sidewalk. So out here on the sidewalk, if you just go straight up the street towards the green light there, that's where the Irish place Sean O'Donnell's is. And on Wednesdays and Thursdays, they have people that go in there that play Irish music. So then when I'm done here, I can just like jaunt up the road, and then there's like 20 people. They're not a band. They're just people that all play instruments and like to do like traditional Irish music. So very cool. I'm like, oh no, I'm doomed. I'm never gonna leave this place. Everything is so cool. I'm so fortunate, and like, you know, thank you guys all so much for everybody that kicked in and helped to make this a reality. So like, I hope you all come down and see me. So, oh, thank you. Yeah. So back up the stairs we go. So, and then like here, this is just like one big blank wall. And I think that like down here, I'm going to put like posters. I had some pagan pride people and whatnot come in over the weekend, a couple of gentlemen who were very nice. And they asked if they could hang posters. And I'm like, oh yeah, I should let other events and stuff, like maybe put a board up or something for people to just put things on the wall. But I've got this whole wall and I don't know what to do with it yet. So I have to get people's character portraits, and I'm probably going to put those there at least, but there's so much wall. So I don't know. Maybe I'll try to think of something else.
Board.
Yeah, the whole thing. What if I just like turned the entire wall into like a giant chalkboard and then just had chalk and people could just come in and write whatever they wanted all over the wall. That'd be so cool. I don't want to paint it black.
Graffiti wall.
Yeah, like a graffiti wall. That'd be so cool. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, so anyway, I guess that is everything, you guys. Hit like and subscribe if you had fun with us tonight on the show and you enjoyed seeing the shop and getting the the quick and dirty updates of all the things. So I'm now at 13%. Mwah. Goodbye, everybody. We will see you next week at 7:30. Yes, same FAE time, same FAE channel.
Bye.
Hello and welcome to FAE Productions. We hope you enjoyed our show with your host, Fairy Princess Ollie. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you had fun with our FAE crew. Don't forget to click that little bell icon to get notifications of upcoming shows. And if you're looking to support your fellow FAE, fly on over to our Patreon, links below.